Welcome back. We have your updates today on the symbols, and let's get right into the S&P 500. You guys broke down, left a hole in your path, and would you look at that? The S&P 500 came up to fill that. So now it's running out of gas and most likely turn around and go down. And since it's above the giant moving average, you're going to have a sweet run up if you find support above the giant moving average. Because remember, the giant moving average is just support to the upside. Here's your cues doing a very similar thing to the S&P 500. These lines are slightly off. If you want them to be like completely on the dot, you would do something like that. So, look, visually, you can see I can even turn on the line tool. And look, got the bounces on it. Look, last bounce before it broke through. Cool. And then now you came up, filled the gap that it left. Amazing. And now it's retesting the pattern. And we will find out next week if we continue to go lower. Here is your Dow Jones Industrial Average. As you can see, we broke down out of the pattern. We came up to retest. And now we are back above the support. And hopefully we don't break back through the support because then it continues to go lower, most likely. Remember, you are above the giant moving average. So you do have a lot of support to the upside still. It's just in markets, you have healthy pullbacks. That is the normal part of a market. Here's your Bitcoin. It is still sitting on the line down here at the bottom of the channel. We will see maybe this weekend or next week if we get a break. That will be really exciting. This pattern can also have two different price targets. You can measure from the end over here, like so, or you can just measure on the inside of the pattern, like this. It really depends what you like. Usually the bigger price target doesn't get hit that often, but we will see the next coming days what Bitcoin decides to do. Your XRP, I gave you the giant guess of a head and shoulders pattern trying to form. Technically, this could be called a right shoulder here. I haven't said anything yet because we haven't broken this cyan line yet, or blue line, or whatever color you see. This flat line, if you break it, most likely you will go lower. You are also in a descending channel, which usually means you want to go lower, and your giant moving average is above you, which means you have extra support to go lower. But we will see. Where will XRP break? Now your gold, it is jumping through the roof. You guys did hit the price target set by the pattern. Amazing. Now we will see when it runs out of steam. Do I know, looking right off of this chart, when it's going to run out of steam? No. We will find out when we get more moves in there, more ups and downs, so I can draw a pattern on it and see where it may go, most likely. Your silver decided to keep running up and forgot about the two holes in its path that it left. Did hit the price target pretty early on, and we will see if silver continues to keep running up. I don't know how much more it can go. It can just keep flying straight up if it wants to, but it does need a reset at some point. Here's your oil. It is putting in that flag part here, the handle of the cup and handle pattern. It is still putting in the handle. We will see. If you break above this high right here, you'll end up above the 200-day moving average, which is the giant yellow line. And you will most likely hit the price target set here, which is at $67.93. Your banking system health decided to come all the way back down to retest the bottom of the pattern. Will it find support there? I don't know yet. It hasn't found support there yet. So when will it find support? Still don't know that part either. It's just you'll see it. It'll be like one white candle here, and it will be cool support. If you break down out of this, you will most likely say hello to the giant moving average. And if you break that, you continue going even lower. Now your dollar. Amazing. You guys didn't stay above the giant moving average. So now you guys are back to having less value of the dollar, and that's that. Usually, when the dollar rises, by the way, it means recession. And if the dollar goes to zero, that's not good either. But if it has the healthy fluctuations where it doesn't get valued too much or valued too little, usually you're somewhat okay. Your 2 year yield just keeps chugging straight up. To say hello to the giant moving average, we will see if it comes and hits it in the coming days. You also have another pattern being formed. Will I draw it? Not yet. If we get below right here, about, then I'll draw what I see. I don't see it yet, so I'm not going to draw it yet. Although it would be healthy if it comes back down and retests the pattern. That would be a healthy move for the pattern to possibly keep playing out. Your 10-year yield decided it would fly straight up to the price target I set, and now it's filling in the gap that it left in its path. This is what silver should have done, but it hasn't done that yet. 10-year yield is showing a good demonstration of what usually the chart does. Now we will see if we find support here and possibly go higher. Your giant moving average looks flat, so most likely you probably will find support and keep going higher. And if you guys don't know, that means more inflation. Here is your TLT. Decided to break down out of the pattern and then come up and retest and then broke back into the pattern. We will see what happens later on. You can adjust this pattern. It would be more like a broadening wedge shape like this, and it would just bounce inside of this until it breaks either the top line or the bottom line. We will see which way it decides to break. Remember, you still have the previous pattern that's saying that it will go down more. Here, you have another pattern. We will see what goes on. It could just keep bouncing side of this pattern until it hits the bottom of this price target. That can happen. And if you guys enjoy viewing this content, make sure to like, subscribe, share, annoy somebody with the charts. And if you guys want me to check out something, make sure you comment it down below. And I will see you guys next week, Monday.